right, joining us now as we further look at Nigeria's 65 years of independence in this modern era is Solomon Adodo, his president, National Youth Council of Nigeria. Thank you for joining us and happy 65th Independence Day. And like we say in this part of the world, happy new month. It's a double whammy of a celebration, isn't it? Yes. Good to have you on Newsnight. First, let's start with this call. This group that's calling for 70% of elective positions across all tiers of government, rep, state assembly, local government chairs, that these youth are, asking for. Your National Youth Council of Nigeria, do you subscribe to this call? Is it a timely one, especially now that Nigeria marks 65 years?
Yes, it's a timely one because young Nigerians should be actively involved in leadership, in sculpting the pathway of our country. They should be involved in making policies, in enacting laws, and also in governing the country. And this aligns very firmly with the vision of Mr. President for the Nigerian youth. If you listen to the president closely, he always emphasizes that the youth of Nigeria are co-pilots with him. The president has a dream where a number of young Nigerians will be empowered to be part of governance. Judging from the fact that the outing was not as expected or up to par, Mr. President decided that, okay, there should be alternate ways of equipping and preparing the youth ahead for 2027. And that's why you've seen that in this administration, we've had quite a number of young Nigerians appointed to several positions as directors generals of agencies, managing directors, members of boards of sensitive organizations and agencies of government and commissions. But beyond that also, Mr. President, in the spirit of ensuring that young people, because if the youth are not economically empowered, politics, it's not a tea party. You're not handed on the platter of gold. You need to prepare, you need to be equipped, you need to contest and win, just like it was quoted there. So Mr. President has also seen that young people should be empowered in business, empowered through diverse ideas and initiatives. So several projects, several programs, several initiatives have been churned out by this government to ensure that the youth are carried on in terms of adding value to economic productivity.
Great. And just staying with the president's speech today, he urged Nigerians to be producers, not just consumers, to farm, innovate, and build. Do you think Nigerian youths have the tools and supports to drive this dream of Mr. President? I mean, are they positioned?
Yes, one of the things that the government has done is to put pressure on the Youth Council because there needs to be a bridge. I think significantly we will even take the blame because the Youth Council, we've not done our part in reaching out to the youth. Mr. President cannot be everywhere. It is our duty to reach out to these people. The government has vistas, openings, estuaries, opportunities everywhere. The Bank of Industry, the Development Bank of Nigeria, Smedan is running programs. It is our duty, we, the leaders of the youth constituency, to knit the youth into these programs. Not just to be in halls organizing programs, not just to be in TV, on studios talking. We need to go to the markets and all. And that informed our drive from the Youth Council. Today, we launched an initiative called the Tinubu Cares Initiative to show that the president empathizes with the youth, but beyond that, he wants to see the youth empowered. So we went to the markets because before now we had gone to the markets to ask them, what do you want? What tools do you need? So that we can reach to the government and ask the government, give us these tools so that we can give to them. If the government does not give us these tools, then we can march in protest and say, oh, we have a president who does not care about
so what was the tools?
Exactly we gave them quite a number of tools. There are those who make shoes comparable to the ones we import. And they cried, they said, we don't have, there are various of them, I don't know their names, but equipment, some of them worth hundreds of thousands. We bought several of them. We concentrated first with Area 1 as a testing ground.
In Abuja.
In Abuja here. And I think some of your correspondents were also on ground to cover that event. There were also tailors who said, oh, we cannot access funds to buy this large equipment. Some of them cost as much as over $500,000. And we bought them for them. The traders, the artisans, they were all happy. There were some who said they needed funds. So we have begun to go beyond just being an organization in halls and TV stations. we want to go, because the president really cares. But the president cannot be everywhere. It is a bounden duty on all youth structures across the nation to partner with the president to ensure that the good intentions are translated to active results for the youth of our country.
Right. Now, in his speech, the president reeled out a number of, interventions that he's made for the Nigerian youth. 99 billion loans, 44.7 billion upkeep allowance disbursed to students so far. Now, number one, the question that comes to the mind of most Nigerians, if not all, is these billions and trillions that government continues to mention that they've given to the youth. Are you a beneficiary, number one, or do you know any beneficiary? Because I'm not I doubt very much if we asked people in this studio, if there are 10 people here, if they know anyone who has benefited, whether it's the student loan, NEL fund, and what have you. Why is this looking like a drop in the ocean that is not impacting the generality of the Nigerian youth? And how do they even access all of these facilities? Exactly.
Organization. We need to be thoroughly organized. I can tell you they are beneficiaries of the NEL fund, they are beneficiaries of several others. And I can still tell you that there are still funds that have not been accessed because of organization. So the bounding duty is on us. We, the youth, we should organize ourselves. And one of the things that we told the artisans at the markets is that let us be honest, let us be sincere. If you are given these tools, don't go and sell them. Use them for productivity. We've had situations where...
What's happening?
That's not what's happening, but we are trying to put a new culture where there will be more productivity. We have had situations, if you look at the NISA funds in the past, where funds were released and people went into negotiation. Okay, funds, we will give you $1 million or $2 million, but we will take 40% of it. And at that point, you realize that such businesses are not productive. So we are also ensuring that the process is fine-tuned to make sure that all youths benefit equally, all youths benefit irrespective of religion, irrespective of region, irrespective of knowing anybody. So we are going to markets across the country. We have our structures in the 36 states. We will go everywhere. If you are skilled, if you have a need and you are honest, we will give you access to these loans. We will give you access to this equipment. They are there, but they cannot just be accessed haphazardly. Okay. They will be accessed if we organize properly.
All right. So you're going on this tour across the country, not just Abuja, which you've started today. Exactly. I wanted to ask you, in the spirit of independence, 65 years on, the statistics look great on paper. Mr. President reeled some of them out, and you've heard from government officials. But when you look at the unemployment rate, it's stubbornly high. Yes. We heard His Eminence speak about that. He talked about the boys on the streets. And the Jackpot syndrome, we cannot deny it exists. People are living in droves. As the president of the National Youth Council, I wanted to ask you if you feel the pulse of the Nigerian youth today, 65 years on, do they even believe in the dreams of our forefathers, the dream of unity in diversity, social justice and equality, the dream that Nigeria will one day lead the black race as the most powerful country? Do Nigerian young people believe in those dreams at all?
When you talk about or you ask the question, we will do a vox pop. If you do a vox pop, you'll find out there are quite a number who believe. But a greater percentage have become forlorn. They have been beaten, they have been battered, they have been backward. So they have lost hope. They do not believe again. So what we are doing as an organization is to go to the nooks and crannies. Earlier today, I was not putting on this suit. I was in the sun, moving around. We will go into the rain. I moved through muddy waters today. We will go to everywhere and we will talk to them. Let us have one more push under the sincere leadership of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. If he fails us, we will know that yes, he has failed us, but we believe he will not, because already several factors have been put in place. Nigeria achieved political independence 65 years ago, but we are now on a march for economic liberation, so that Nigeria can move to the front lines in the economy, in the committee of economically viable countries, productive countries, countries where the youth are engaged.
Very quickly, yeah, we've been around. The National Youth Summit, that was a promise. Where is that? What's happening with that summit?
That's the National Youth Confab.
Yes.
I think everything is concluded already. It's for the Minister of Youth to inaugurate, announce, And before the end of this year,
Okay,
we will
all
be
right.
done with that.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
We do appreciate your time. Once more, happy Independence Day. Solomon Adodo is the President, National Youth Council of Nigeria.